According to all known laws of film, there is no way that Jerry Seinfeld should be able to make a movie. His dreams are too small to get an animated movie off the ground. Seinfeld, of course, makes the movie anyway, because he doesn't care what humans think is impossible. What's the deal with the rough cut? I mean, it doesn't cut, and it's not rough.
Nah, I'm not feeling that one.
Okay, cool. But yes, this is a very Jerry Seinfeld themed episode today of the rough cut. Everything's yellow, and it's all looking great. By the way, if you've never seen us before, I'm Andre. This is Louie. But
Yeah,
I feel like we should say that just every time because some people might be new to this.
Yeah.
That might give a hint as to what film we're talking about today. But if you don't know, then this might tell you.
Hey! Ow! Oh! Oh!
Well, Jerry Seinfeld just murdered a man.
Yep. But this is arguably one of the most memed films of the internet, on the internet of all time.
One of
them, but this has been heavily memed. We're doing Jerry Seinfeld's artistic cinematic vision. That is the B movie.
This is what happens when you give Jerry Seinfeld creative freedom.
And this is from DreamWorks Animation, by the way. This is the same animation studio that brought you Shrek, Flushed Away, and others. Which we won't mention. They thought that the man who could fulfill their dreams next was Jerry bloody Seinfeld.
Yeah, that guy.
Which it's just it was a cool film at the time when I was a kid, but it's just mad to think how this ever came about.
Yeah,
honestly.
Yeah, it's almost as if it was a big joke from start to finish.
Yeah, and actually we did look at some trivia beforehand before we started, and yes, it was a joke. Apparently his neighbour was Steven Spielberg.
And as I say, oh, fuck off, man.
Yeah, and
fuck off. Your neighbour was Steven Spielberg.
Casual flex there.
Yeah.
and apparently Steven Spielberg was like really interested in making a fucking film about bees.
Yeah, because the
animated.
man has done Schindler's List, Saving Private Ryan, Minority Report, but no, a film about a fucking bee is the thing that he wants to put all of his effort into.
Yeah, and if you still don't know the film we're talking about, this should give you a hint.
How should I start it? You like jazz?
Now you know. Now you know. It's that film.
Oh my
it's
god!
That film.
I somehow I completely forgot that line was in there.
Yeah, you forgot that. It's one of the most iconic lines. In the whole film.
I know. So I don't know how I missed it.
Yeah. And by the way, I do like jazz very much. Thank you very much. Call me.
I'm like about jazz.
You're just a bit kind of like whatever with it.
I like it every now and again.
This film has obviously been memed to hell, as you can see. With the you like jazz.
If you haven't seen the film, you have seen that.
You've seen that. Yeah. If you've lived on the internet for any amount of time, you've seen that. Even if you haven't seen the film.
You've seen this face.
You've seen the jazz. But so I would touch on the meme culture, but then we'd be here for hours.
Oh yeah.
So instead of our usual format, I think what we're going to do is, we're going to do away with the whole format. We're just going to watch the entire movie.
Oh.
Right. Okay. Right. Here we go.
All right.
Ow! Buzz, 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 buzz. I know what I'll do. I'll pollinate these flowers. Buzz, 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 buzz. Hey, wait a minute.
Okay.
I'm trying my best here.
Sorry.
I'm trying my best to go along with this.
I think I might have the wrong clip, guys. I think that was the wrong clip. Sorry, guys.
Whose idea was to do this film again?
Apparently Steven Spielberg. And Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh my god.
Anyway, sorry, that's the wrong clip. This is the movie.
Right.
What's the matter with you? Nothing? No, don't give me that. I know you. Something's wrong. What is it? What happened?
I did something stupid.
I made a film about bees.
I made a film about bees. By the way, full credit to the guy that did this on YouTube. We'll have put his name on the screen by now.
Yeah,
Okay, I kid. We will do our usual format because
yeah.
you know there must be some sort of structure.
Yeah,
but
I'm the one that came up with it.
All right, okay. Well, I'm going to change the script a little bit, and I'm going to start with the characters this time.
Well, the whole show's ruined.
Yeah, sorry. Only because, just considering this film, the cast list is absolutely absurd, right? So we're just going to run through some of these, right? So Barry B. Benson, played by Jerry Seinfeld, of course.
Wait, hang on. What was his last name?
Barry B. Benson. You got a problem with that?
Barry B.
Barry B. Benson. Yeah, his middle name is just a B, initial B.
That's like saying that Louie Human Turgoose.
Louie H. Turgoose.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that you don't have a middle name, by the way. I always thought it was Louie T. Turgoose.
I just don't get one.
Louis Turquoise Turgoose. So you just weren't given a middle name at birth. Yeah.
No.
Jamie, do you have a middle name?
Yeah, Brian.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm sure.
Jamie Brian. What's your last name?
Miller. Wow,
Jamie
well done.
Brian Miller.
You've known him long enough. And I'm sure if we talk to everyone upstairs, they also have middle names. So
Yeah.
I feel like you're an anomaly a little bit. You know,
Yeah, somehow.
It's special like that.
No, I just am an anomaly.
Well, there you go. And then his friend Adam, caught at his worst moment, played by Matthew Broderick, which is strange choice.
Yeah, very strange. Also, that's the bit where he stings some guy in his ass.
Stings the guy in his ass, yes. Like full ass on show kind of thing.
Yep.
Which is always great. And then the human woman that Barry may or may not be courting in this film, played by Renee Zellweger. The human woman's husband, I'm pretty sure.
Husband.
I think husband. I might be getting that wrong, but the lover guy anyway.
The
Boyfriend, husband,
whatever.
lover, played by Patrick Warburton, who you'll know best as the wheelchair guy on Family Guy.
Yeah, I can't
forget
remember
his name. Peter.
Iconic voice.
Peter. And then a wasp, played by Chris Rock. For some reason, that's just how we do.
Does he get slapped in the film?
Well, he gets wiped on the windows. Maybe that's close enough.
That's close enough. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we've got, obviously, because there's a courtroom scene later on, the actual judge presiding on the court case, Oprah fucking Winfrey. How?
Really?
What? When? Where? Why?
You're being serious
I'm
right
being
now.
deadly serious. I had to check because I recognised her voice, and then I had to double check. Oprah fucking Winfrey.
Oprah Winfrey at the
is the-
Supreme Court.
Is the judge in this film? I can't believe it.
Judge Winfrey or something?
Judge Bumbleton.
Right. Okay.
She doesn't even play herself. It's not even a cameo. She's just playing a judge.
Who would be the best person to get for a judge? Oprah Winfrey.
Oprah fucking Winfrey. Well, I guess her talk show.
Did Jerry go on her show and talk about this?
Oh, he may very well have done. I don't know. I know he went on Larry King's show because obviously Larry King is in this as well.
Oh my god.
And there's that really controversial interview that happened where he just got very arrogant for no reason, and then Larry King cut him off going, B-movies out in cinemas.
That's fantastic.
Which I think is so good from him.
That is so good.
Just really undermining him
Oh,
completely.
yeah.
You were
Do you know who I am?
Jewish guy, Brooklyn.
Yes.
Okay.
75 million viewers. For me.
B-movie
The
opens
Larry can go
tomorrow.
over.
Hey, we'll be right back.
And then we've got cameos by Sting from The Police. And
that
we've also
reference is lost on me.
Sting from the because you put him in there because it's a pun on Sting.
Right.
Although Sting does, I mean, The Police was a fantastic band.
We're on the clock here. Let's just keep going.
Exactly. With also cameos from Ray Liotta, and Larry King. Obviously, but unfortunately, both of them have died. Rest in peace.
Yeah, God rest their souls.
Yeah, but they're all in this film
Yeah.
for whatever reason as themselves.
I'm looking forward to his last film. It's about a film about a coked up bear.
Really? Oh, is this the Universal one that's coming out?
Yes, it is.
Okay, that should be an interesting one. then.
my most popular film that's coming out next year.
Okay, well let's see it then. So that's that's basically a summary of the characters. There's even weirder side characters, but we won't go into them.
Yeah.
So let's start with the plot now.
Why not?
And before we delve into the plot fully, I have to get something out of the way first.
Uh-huh.
There are a lot of B jokes in this film.
Right.
Too many. We're going to get all the bee jokes out of the way beforehand.
Right.
Right?
Just get the torture rolling. Get it rolling.
Just brace yourselves.
All right.
Please welcome Dean Boswell.
The Honorable Judge Bumbleton presiding.
And a perfect report card. All B's.
Well, I met someone.
You met someone? Was she bee-ish?
Bees have never been afraid to change the world. What about Bee Columbus? Bee Gandhi? Bejesus. Have you ever been stung, Mr. Sting? Because I'm feeling a little sting.
Are you her little bed bug?
I dated a cricket once in San Antonio. Man, those crazy legs kept me up all night. Chihuahua.
Who even is that?
I don't even know who that. That's their uncle, I think.
Is it? Because they
I think
never
that's supposed to be
actually
their
say
uncle.
who that is.
Yeah, they don't say who that is. I think that's supposed to be their uncle, and he's just casually talking about a cricket that he dated, keeping him up all night in a family film. So we're off to a great start here, completely.
Yeah, there's so many excellent puns.
I'm still wondering how he got everyone to sign on to this film.
Well, I think it's DreamWorks. They're all about that edgy humor.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, they rose to fame thanks to Shrek.
Yeah,
so,
I'm guessing
and that's
Shrek
all,
did
that's
so
all
well.
full of very raunchy jokes.
Yeah, fair enough. So I guess that's what it is. But so let's get into the actual plot of the thing now, because it's quite strange.
It's very strange.
So as the film starts, Barry and his friend Adam, they're graduating from, I guess it's B school, we'll call it, and the next part of their lives is working in the hive. But of course, what job are they going to get? So they get taken on a tour of the factory, and all is going very well until Barry hears this.
But choose carefully, because you'll stay in the job that you pick for the rest of your life.
The same job for the rest of your life? I didn't know that.
What's the difference?
Huh? So you'll just work us to death?
We'll sure try.
People, they have died. They make a joke at the beginning. It's like, hey, you heard about this guy? I'm not going to his funeral.
And in that moment, Barry felt like he was in a Black Mirror episode, basically.
Oh, pretty
just
much.
everyone laughing. He's like, what the hell's going on here?
They're all crazy.
So,
am I crazy?
Yeah. So naturally, Barry gets a little bit concerned and starts feeling like just no one's listening to him. The same job for the rest of his life?
Honestly.
One job forever? That's an insane choice to have to make.
Well, I'm relieved. Now we only have to make one decision in life.
Maybe the honey field just isn't right for me.
You're going into honey. Our son, the stirrer.
You're gonna be a stirrer?
No one's listening to me. I can say anything I want right now. I'm gonna get an ant tattoo, get a gold tooth, and start calling everybody dog.
I'm so proud.
Please don't do that. Please don't do that.
Please don't do that.
I don't even know what a dog is.
That's Jerry. Exactly. I don't know how they know. I guess maybe a dog has attacked the hive before.
Yeah.
So they know to look out for
You know
them,
what would
maybe.
confuse me? You know what would confuse me? Just if they had pets. Like, what would their pets even be?
Oh no, that's in a different film. No, I was thinking that like there is something that has pets, but that's a different film. Yeah, I don't know how you would have pets in this.
He'd find a way.
Yeah,
He missed that minute detail.
Imagine something smaller than a bee though being your pet.
Like
A mite.
a mite.
Yeah, just that would be it then.
Yeah, might be.
Yeah, so they just carry mites as pets. I think we're going too deep into the lore now with all this. You know.
Yeah, I'm going crazy.
We are just going crazy. This is what the B movie's doing to us, guys.
I'm going mad.
Also, have you noticed like that everything is honey in this film as well? Like
Yes.
every single little bit is just
Well,
honey.
they're basically their lives revolve around honey.
Honey, yeah. It's just that's all they do. That's just everything. I don't know if this
It's
is
all they
supposed to.
eat. It's all they drink. It's they somehow get drunk off of honey.
I don't know how. I don't know how they like. I don't know if this is supposed to be like at all educational in any single way.
Yeah, because apparently bees do not eat the honey.
No, they just make it.
Yeah, they just make it.
So-
for what? I don't know.
A little bit of a factual incorrectness here.
It's for sustenance for the larvae.
Okay.
Okay, that makes more sense. All right, fair enough. Barry doesn't really know what he wants to do in his life in terms because he doesn't like the idea of just one job forever. So something changes when he sees
Hey, those are pollen jogs.
Wow.
when he sees the pollen jogs.
Pollen jogs.
Yes, the pollen jogs. They are basically kind of like their army in a way. They go out and
Like the Marines or the Scouts more or
yeah,
less.
kind of thing. Yeah, and basically they go around with like pollen retrieving guns, and they take the pollen out of the flowers and they bring it back to the hive to, yeah. So basically they collect the pollen and they're like the kind of the heroes of the bee world.
Sterling
basically.
creativity,
Yeah.
honestly.
And so basically, we're cutting a lot out here, but basically he ditches the worker bee life and he goes to join the pollen jocks, but he's very unprepared, obviously. So he's learning some important...
Aren't they still technically workers? I mean...
Yeah, I mean, they're also technically workers, but...
they're the guys that bring the honey in so that everyone else can do their jobs.
But he gets to be free and open. Like, he's out in the open world.
It's still a job that he is meant to do for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
But it's a bit more interesting than the other ones.
So he likes the idea of the pollen jocks a bit better, but he's a little out of place, and he learns some very important rules.
He's also not tall enough, apparently.
Exactly. Very quickly, he learns some very important rules.
Hold it, son. Flight deck's restricted.
It's okay, Lou. We're going to take him up.
You got a rain advisory today, and as you all know, bees cannot fly in rain. And a reminder for all you rookies, bee law number 1, absolutely no talking to humans.
Not that they can anyway, but
yeah,
there we go.
Because all they see here is... Here's the one thing that I really do not understand about this film, is that no bee has ever talked to a human until now.
Yeah, it's just like, you know, the long history of just keeping the rule going, and then it takes one man by the name of Barry to just undo millions of years of protocol, basically.
Yeah, do you think the guys going out there just don't speak at all? Just like the humans are hearing like these whispers on the winds, like, oh, what is that? Right, is that a person talking?
Yeah, it's stupid.
But, it is stupid. It's like
if you overlook that, then it's a great film.
Yeah, it's a masterpiece.
Exactly. It's a
Citizen Kane.
It's up there with it, honestly.
Yeah,
you know?
honestly.
Obviously, you might wonder why I played you that clip of him saying bees can't fly in rain, because what does he do?
Oh! I wouldn't say that's his fault though. He just sort of got lost.
But still, he flies in rain.
Yeah. Again, factually, bees can fly in rain, apparently.
He pretends that he's like crashed like a plane for whatever reason. You know,
yeah, because that's how a bee sounds when it's falling down.
This is really Jerry Seinfeld, the animated movie, more than anything. It really isn't a bee movie.
It's not about the bees. It's not about real bees. It's about bees that are in his head. It's how he thinks bees are.
He thinks bees are.
He's created a whole society of bees in his head.
Yeah. And we're just along for the ride in his poor little brain. So he lands into some random person's house and he senses trouble, and he tries to get out and fails because he thinks that the window is his way out, even though it's closed. Then he thinks the light bulb in the house is the sun,
flies towards
and
the
he
sun.
flies towards it, and now he's in actual trouble.
These are winter boots.
Then a nice woman comes along to save him.
Isn't that just very lucky?
Very lucky.
Just extremely lucky.
Extremely lucky. But then it starts getting weird really quickly.
Like turned on by him.
Really quickly. I would say it's more the other way around. It's very strange.
I don't even know how bees reproduce. It's like, how would that even work?
Well, not with a human. Sorry.
Doesn't the queen make all the bees?
So the queen bee makes all the bees. So I don't know why Barry has parents in this film.
Yes.
I mean, you saw that look in his eyes.
Yeah, I saw the look in both their eyes.
Yeah.
Instant connection right there.
He knows that he has to say something to her, to thank her for just basically saving his life, as she did just there. And he goes against millions of years of protocol and talks to a human to say thank you to her. And he soon learns why that there's been years of protocol, as he starts contributing to her inevitable but understandable insanity.
Here she comes. Speak, you fool.
Hi. I'm sorry.
You're talking.
Yes, I know. I'm so.
You're talking.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, that's very rational.
Weird. Are you all right?
No.
Yeah. That or the character was drunk.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, the character thinks she's gone insane because of bees talking to her.
Yes, a bee is talking. Yeah, at that point, I think, yeah, I'm going mad.
Yeah, I would probably start doing the same shit. But anyway, yeah, time passes and they start going on dates, which is very, very, very weird on its own.
Dates, hangouts, it's a bit...
Well...
Whichever one sounds less weird.
There are hints that something is going on between the two. What? Yeah. How would that even work? I would love to show you the gesture that our floor manager just did, but that's not gonna. Oh, you're right. You're right. You good? Yeah, we are recording.
Harry's just arrived.
We are recording. A guest for a future episode has just arrived.
Cutting this out, but
yeah,
whatever.
just cut that out. But then it gets even weirder to the point where Barry starts daydreaming about Vanessa.
Shit. Oh my god. I always found that so funny when I was a kid. Or actually I found that very dramatic.
So I don't know why the dream devolved into that. I think again Jay has a very weird, twisted sense of humor.
It doesn't even contribute to anything. It's like if you show something like danger in a dream, it's like you're worried about someone. But
yeah, and he's not really even that worried.
It's just like Seinfeld just wanted to kill her off, accidentally kill her off at one point.
Boom, dip, down, down, dip, down.
Yeah, that's strangely dark.
Yeah, there's a lot of weirdly dark moments in this. I mean, there's some that I can't mention, but we're short on time, so I'll save it for later.
Yeah,
I'll tell you afterwards.
Yeah.
I'll tell you afterwards that there's a really weird bit.
I think there's two bits that I think you might be talking about.
Yeah, there's the bit in court where he says something weird. After a while, after even more hangouts with a human, Barry eventually learns, by way of a trip to the supermarkets, that the humans are essentially stealing their honey.
Yeah, and it goes even further than that.
Yeah, and so as a bee, you've just found this out. It's a big shock to you. What do you think you do when upon hearing this information?
You get to the bottom of all of this.
We sue the humans.
Our top story, a Tri-County bee, Barry Benson, is saying he intends to sue the human race for stealing our honey.
I am not joking. That actually happens.
I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot that he actually did that.
Yeah.
I knew they went into court, but I didn't realize it was to actually sue them.
Well, that's what they're in court for. He sues the human race for stealing honey.
Bit of a weird thing where it goes from a rom-com between a bee and a human to law.
Do you know what I'm thinking? You know how Seinfeld is a show about nothing?
Yeah.
I think this is a film about nothing. That's what I think. I think this is a film about absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
It's just an hour and 30 minutes of wasting everyone's family's time, basically.
Yeah, I imagine the pitch for this was just, our film is about nothing.
I mean, that probably was the little pitch to Steven Spielberg there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Why don't we just make a film about bees and they do nothing?
That's
a great idea. That's a great idea. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, I can make another World War II film if I like, but I gotta make this.
Yeah. Somehow the trial actually does make its way to court, which is unbelievable. Barry B. Benson versus the human race is just how the hell. But obviously there's no way it succeeds. He's a fucking bee. Obviously the case is thrown out. We never speak of it again, and the film's done.
Yeah, because someone would think, have you gone raving mad?
Yeah, no, of course. But we don't live in a world of peace, do we?
The court finds in favor of the bees.
Vanessa, we won!
Yay! I knew you could do it. High five! Oh, sorry.
Oh, she just killed him.
She just killed the bee. Do you know what? Rest in peace.
End it on a high note,
End it on a high, end it on a high. But the film doesn't stop there.
Yeah.
It keeps going.
It keeps going.
So there's a bit of a montage where the bees take back their honey and, they take all the flowers and it goes all the way back to the hive. And then Barry eventually realizes that he's made a big mistake in doing all this.
Yep.
You don't have any idea what's going on, do you?
What did you want to show me?
This.
Oh, no.
Yeah, bullshit, he did not see that.
Yeah, I don't know how he didn't see that.
Also, do bees pollinate trees?
Do bees pollinate trees? I don't know. I didn't really Google the science behind it.
I don't think they do. They just pollinate various plants or just flowers.
They don't need to pollinate trees because trees they have a different way of spreading out. With flowers, they do need to pollinate.
So Jerry Seinfeld is rewriting basic nature.
Bee geology, basically.
Basic nature just to make that shot happen.
Yeah. Yeah, someone got it. There you go. So not only has he killed honey production in the hive, he's also killed Vanessa's florist business as well. And obviously, I love this bit. So obviously things are going wrong. It's all bleak. You know, life's not worth living.
Yeah, she's wearing grey. Look at that.
What do you think is the most appropriate conversation to have in this moment?
I don't know.
How about a suicide pact?
How do we do it?
I'll sting you, you step on me.
That just kills you twice.
Right.
Yeah. So in a family film, this went way past my head.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, they talk about a suicide pact.
I'm fucking glad I didn't watch this beforehand.
And I just love the little dark humor there of I sting you, stuff on me. That just kills you twice.
Because that wouldn't even kill her.
It wouldn't even kill her. It would just hurt a little bit.
Exactly.
So obviously they don't kill themselves. It should be said.
Yeah, because as dark as this possibly can get, it can't get that dark.
Yeah. So Barry has an idea to basically undo everything.
Oh no, he doesn't kill himself. He kills two pilots.
Yeah, he kills two pilots.
Okay, we went from rom-com to Phoenix Wright to airplane.
Yeah. At the end of the film, we're then just breaking the laws of physics.
Yes.
Easy, just drop it. Be a part of it. Aim for the center. Now drop it in. Drop it in, woman.
After that, the film saved, everyone saves the day, and then it's all good. And then for some reason, Barry just now works at a law firm.
Milk, cream, cheese, it's all me. And I don't see a nickel.
Okay, there are talking cows.
Yeah.
Does every animal in this world just talk?
Apparently so.
This confused the hell out of
Honestly.
me. Even when I was younger.
Everything and everyone just talks for no reason.
Why not?
So ratings then.
Ratings.
Okay, what would you give this film off the bits you've just seen then?
I have no idea, because it is, as you said, we are diving into the mind of Jerry Seinfeld. It's him making a film, and somehow they never edited down his crazy ideas, although they probably did, but it's still mad. So some of it is funny.
Yeah,
some of it is actually quite funny. So I can't. It's not a 5 out of 5. Let's just say that, but it's not a 1 out of 1. A
1 out of 4. So it's not full mark, is what you're trying to say.
It's not full marks.
Is it a 3 out of 5?
I'm just gonna go with that because I can't think of anything else to give this. It's like a completely middle of the road film.
Yeah, I mean this place I have a soft spot for it because this was still in the golden age of DreamWorks for me at that time. You know, I don't really consider The Boss Baby an amazing film. I saw the start of it and I was like, nah.
I think most people agree with you.
I don't know. I don't want to say DreamWorks going down the drain a little bit, but I don't have the same love for them.
I don't know. It's sort of been like it's kind of like this.
So I like this film a lot. I know it gets shit on, but I kind of like it just for its stupidity, and I do like Seinfeld and Jerry Seinfeld himself. So this film probably gets a 6.5. I'm gonna go out of 10.
Yeah, I mean, if it's memes, then people definitely got some enjoyment out of it.
Exactly. So yeah, that's basically it. But you know, before we sign off, I just want to remind you that, you know, if ever you're working on a film, don't be Jerry Seinfeld.
I don't feel like anybody in this room is focused on this thing but me. I feel like I am the one constantly pushing the tanker through the ice. I will auction you right out of here. I want to be a bee.
Thanks for watching The Rough Cut. We'll see you later. Have a good one.
I want to be a bee! I want to be a bee! God damn it! You're not realising my vision!